And welcome to the Geeks, Joysticks podcast YouTube channel. This show called What You Doing, where we talk about what we watch and play during the week. I'm your host, Enterprise. With me, sometimes me friend.
Slowly marinating Felix.
You're marinating your own stew.
Yes, I am.
That's foul.
And I was without water for a good 5 hours.
Así se vive Mexico. Así se vive Mexico. We sitting in our stew without fucking water.
Hell yeah.
And your boy did made the mistake of going outside.
What?
I went outside, you know, where that evil sun hangs out.
Yes.
And you can tell your boy burnt the fuck to shit. Look at my forehead.
Fuck did you do, dude?
I look like a dubalin, bro. My forehead is a dubalin, and then I have this for my neck because it's foul. It was pretty bad.
Oh shit.
PSA. Don't go outside. Not yet. It's not, but it hurts like a son of a bitch. And all I want to do is take my shirt off like Channing Tatum, but I can't.
Speaking of.
Well, I wish he was around here somewhere, but no. But if I had the body of Joe Manganiello, I would.
Verga.
Speaking of Joe Manganiello, there we go. That's what I should have done the first time.
Shit segue.
It was shit. It was a rebound. Because I didn't properly introduce the show. This is where we talk about shows, movies, and video games. If you like this kind of banter I got between myself, my homie, sometimes special guests, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It don't cost you anything, and it was great exposure for the show and all that good stuff. Back to my segue. Speaking of Joe Manganiello, you remember Archenemy, man? Archenemy, remember that movie?
No.
I forgot about it too, but we talked about the trailer starring Joe Manganiello and a couple other people.
No, Mom, is this already out?
It's been out, fool. It's where he plays Max Fist, and he claims to be a hero from another dimension who fell through time and space to Earth, where he has no powers. No one believes his stories except for a local team named Hamster. So,
What kind of fucking name is Hamster?
it's kind of like his gamer tag or whatever. It's whatever. So it's basically Hobo Superman. There's some comic flashbacks to it explaining why, who, and why. There was a tad too many for my taste. It does take a second to get going as well. And the movie pues está mamón. So basically what happens is that there's these two kids, a boy, a young lady, and a young man, and the young lady kind of works for like a drug dealer. She works for a drug dealer, and her brother is trying to like become like a viral Instagram news guy. Like he's trying to report on things from the news and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So he comes up on Joe Manganiello, who has been seen. He's all drunk, he's punching walls. He's like, oh, my planet, y la verga. So they stick together, drug stuff go awry, and then he has to save everybody. It's pretty mediocre.
Neta?
I think you would like it because you're a fly. You are the fly. You like caca. I don't know if you approve of the nickname the Fly that I gave you. If not, you can be a bunny. Bunnies also eat caca. Dogs eat caca.
I'll be a bunny.
You can be the bunny dog fly.
Yeah.
I think there was like moose or bison also eat caca. Anyway, you're an animal that loves shit.
For moose.
You're an animal that loves shit. This is not entertaining. It's not really shit because the premise is good. I like when they play with the premise of superhero, like Brightburn did it well. Did it well. It was like, what if Superman was a bad Chiron? And I thought this was gonna play like that, and it kind of missed the mark a little bit. You might like it. It's an hour and a half.
Okay.
But I expect a little more boom booms and putazos, and we didn't get a whole lot.
Oh man.
But you might like it. I would recommend it to you.
Okay.
Normal people out there, you can pass.
Well.
Non-fly moose rabbit doggies, you can pass.
No breed of member pick.
If you don't like shit, you can pass. But if you're addicted to la caca, like mi compa,
Huevo?
That's all you, Doug.
Oh,
But yeah, that's Archenemy. Have you been watching, Kaka? What you been watching, bro?
So I watched the movie called, what was it called? Blood Red Sky.
Blood Red Sky.
Yeah, so this movie is about a kid and his mom who are flying from Germany to New York. And the plane gets hijacked.
Okay.
And a lot of stuff happens.
Okay.
Holy shit, a lot of stuff happens.
I would imagine it all happens in the sky.
Of course, yeah. They board the plane, they hijack the plane, and there's a lot of death.
Okay.
So I had to watch it in Spanish.
Yeah, fair.
Because I was like, okay, you know what? I need to pop this one out because I really want to watch it, and I don't want to keep reading subtitles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's okay. For a vampire movie, it's okay. It does well with the vampire lore.
Oh, so there's vampires. You never mentioned vampires till now.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
The people who hijacked are vampires?
Oh, no. No. So the mom of the kid is a vampire.
Oh. The kid is their main guy, or who's our main guy? The lady?
The lady.
So our protagonist is the vampire and she fucks everything up?
Oh, yes, she does.
Ah, mira que suave.
She fucks everything the fuck up.
Damn.
And it's actually pretty interesting. They don't shy away with the blood. Okay. It is gory. They go kind of the 30 Days of Night kind of Nosferatu kind of vampire. So it is cool. It's not the interview with a vampire kind of style. No. They eat, they transform, they fuck shit up.
Yeah.
It's fun. It is long. It is like 2 hours long. So it is a kind of a hard class to swallow.
Yeah.
But in the end, it does pay off because you get a kind of a twist over there. And I was like, oh, okay. It is a little bit. It plays with your feelings because of the mother-son dynamic. She refrains from doing a lot of stuff because of the kid, and that kind of tugs at your heartstrings.
So she's trying to control herself on behalf of the children. Exactly,
and I mean everybody on the plane tries to get her. But then she proves to everybody that she's trying to protect them. So then it's a whole clusterfuck of stuff. Then the hijackers go nuts. Then a lot of people die. And I was like, holy shit. I mean, by the end, it was like a winding guitar string of tension. And there is a kind of release. So it just doesn't just build up. So it is cool. It is fun. It is long. I would give it like a 7.
Okay.
So it'd be like a 6.
6.5. That sounds about right.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it is a good watch. It is a lazy Sunday kind of movie.
Yeah.
If you want to get into violence and blood and shit.
Dope. It's not pure caca. It's a little more tasteful caca.
Exactly. Tasteful caca.
Sweet caca. I watched another movie that was also recommended to me. Shout outs to Boss. The Boss Man was good. Jungleland. You heard of that one? Jungleland.
No. What is it?
So it's two brothers try to escape their circumstances by traveling across the country for a no-holds-barred boxing match that becomes a fight for their lives. This is starring Charlie Hunnam, Jack O'Connell, and another young lady. I think it was Naheem Garcia.
Yes.
So what happens is Charlie Hunnam is the older brother of Jack O'Connell.
No te pases, güey.
What?
King the Conqueror's in this.
Yeah. He's like a pimp that they owe money to. So there's kind of like he's not a pimp. He just dressed like a pimp. He's very like stylish, you know. But yeah, there's like deals being made, and they get stuck with the young lady given to them by Kang the Conqueror, aka what's his damn name? I can never remember his name.
Jonathan Majors.
And they have to get her to a no holds barred boxing match, like a convention thing called Jungleland in San Francisco. So it's the whole movie is them running away from stuff, trying to get to there, trying to figure out who's this little girl. They just have to get there. Then the reason that the little girl turns out, it's like, what are you doing? She's not really a little girl. She's a young lady. That kind of stuff. For a fighting movie, there wasn't a whole lot of fighting. Again, I wanted more putazos. Charlie Hunnam knocks it out of the park for what the role needed.
Okay.
So he was my MVP, without a doubt. It had potential to be like Oscar kind of shit, but no. It kind of, I don't know. It missed the mark somehow. Because, a lot of those fighting movies get a lot of Oscar recognition,
Did The Warrior get one?
I think so.
Yeah, with Tom Hardy and...
there's a few.
Was it Joel Edgerton?
There's a few with that. And then there's a Mark Wahlberg one. And then Kristen Bale. There's like a bunch of like rugged boxing fighting movies that get a lot of recognition. I thought this would be, but from the trailer, I kind of remember, but... Nah, maybe from Charlie Hunnam, but no. He lost a lot of weight too. He looks really, really scrawny.
Damn.
He don't look the same as I'm used to seeing him from other things. But again, it's an okay watch. It's not terrible. I just expected more from it, I guess.
Okay.
It's okay. Jungleland. It's about like a 7. It's about a 7.
Okay.
It's not terrible. Let me take a deep breath for this next one, bro. Okay.
We're going there?
Well, it's that time. We only watched 4 movies, but we're finna get into it pretty hard in a minute right now.
So sponsors?
No sponsors. I wish there were sponsors like Blue Chew or fucking Rhino Dick Pills, because we're finna go hard, dog. Okay, so Fast 9 released on digital this week. Oh no, we watched it. Lordy Lord. So F9, the Fast Saga, of course, is about Dom Toretto and the crew must take on an international terrorist who turns out to be Dom and Mia's estranged brother. Brother being played by Mr. I didn't see. Did you see who was playing it? I couldn't see who was playing it.
Me neither.
It was John Cena. And
was it? I just saw like a dangling silver necklace.
Yeah, it was. You can't see him, but terrible John Cena joke. But when he's the MVP of a movie, we know there's something's wrong.
So was your MVP too?
In a movie with Helen Mirren and Charlize Theron and all these huge actors, when he's the MVP, something's going on. Something's fucked up.
Who was my MVP?
I'm just being a cunt, but
Brian O'Connor. He was my MVP.
Okay, Brian O'Connor. That's not his name, is it? In the movie, it is, right?
In the movie, it is. Yeah, Paul Walker's.
It's freaky how they keep acknowledging him, and he's nowhere. He's like there. He's like he's in that universe, yet we don't see him.
Exactly.
It's kind of morbid, isn't it?
It is, but I think they're trying to honor him, but no, they're not.
No, no, just don't involve him. Retire him to figure something out. So the gist of it is that, what's the name of fucking Shirley's character? Twitch or something like that?
Oh, fuck me. Oh, yeah.
Give me a second. Cypher.
Stupid name.
Stupid ass name, but they fixed her stupid ass hair from the last one. She
looks dumber right now.
Well, no, she looks better than she did with the dreadlocks. Cultural appropriation, son.
Fuck that shit. She looked better with dreadlocks.
No, I can't.
Oh, maybe I got my kinks.
Yeah, no. So she like breaks out of prison or whatever, and then there's
don't break out of shit.
She does towards the end.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, she's running amok, and John Cena is a super spy, and he's got to get a half of a soccer ball to get the other half of a soccer ball and put them together to make a weapon, right?
What did that thing do?
I don't fucking know, man. Doesn't matter. I don't know. So
I forgot that we're looking for those things.
Was it ever mentioned before?
I don't remember. I just remember that they pulled that when Kurt Russell died. Spoilers.
That was from the other movie. That was another movie. He didn't die in this one?
Yes, this plane crashed. That was one of the most stupidest deaths I've ever seen.
I didn't even realize that he died. That's how stupid it is.
Yeah, I know.
I totally missed that, and I was watching it.
By the end, it was like, oh, he's dead. Okay. Well,
It didn't register to me. I was like, what? Okay. So John Cena, bad guy, he's got to get half of a soccer ball put together to make a weapon, basically, right? And there's magnets and there's cars and there's flashback to the Toretto's dad and he's racing and how he died, y la verga, and make it more complicated. I don't know, man. It's I don't know why I watched it, you know?
I watched it because I was with my girl, so that's the only reason I did do that. But for my own volition, I was like, should I? Would I? Could I? But I did.
Yeah.
Did I had fun? Meh. It was more like a sit down and make fun of it. Or at least for us.
That's the best way to do it. I watched it by myself. That's why I didn't have as better time as you did. Because if I would have watched it with somebody, I was clowning it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So there's pretty bad acting, but of course we don't come to these movies for that. Again, I don't know why we're here. I mean, if you erase, if you control alt delete Fast Saga, right, and just take the stories at what it is, it's a fucking novela, güey. It's a soap opera, right?
Yes, it is.
Letty losing her memory, Dom having a secret son, people who die come back to life. Dom has an evil brother. That sounds like some soap opera shit. Days of Our Lives shit.
Not even. You were talking about Mexican shit.
Wild, stupid shit.
Because Days of Our Lives, it is kind of bougie compared to Mexican stuff.
I don't know how to watch soap operas.
Oh, son. I know what I'm talking about.
I trust you. So the Fast franchise are basically Power Rangers with cars and guns now.
Yeah, the Avengers for mechanics.
And the bad guys are literally fucking they went to Stormtroopers school or some shit. You can't.
No, they didn't.
They can't hit shit.
They hit the motherfucker.
They didn't hit nothing.
His coat was full of fucking bullet holes.
That one scene, and this is in the first 10 minutes. They catch Tyrese in a hole, and everybody's pointing down and shooting at him, and he's just going crazy, and he killed everybody. Nothing happened. He's fine.
Allegedly, he got shot a lot of times, but they just like got in and got out from his coat jacket.
Well, they if they're kind of teasing some kind of like what is it called?
Like metaphysical shit?
It's like T-simulation theory or something.
What do you mean?
Well, when Tyrese was talking to Luda, it was like, "What? Like, how come we don't die and nothing happens to us?" So they were kind of acknowledging it. So I was kind of giving the tip of my the cap for them for that. Mm-hmm. You know, they understand that they're being fucking ridiculous, and at least I can respect that to some extent. But when cartel guys or bad guys who know how to shoot guns have somebody in a fucking hole and everybody shoots the hole and he don't die, he just goes and he kills everybody, he fine. What the who wrote this shit, you know? And then the movie only gets more ridiculous after that. Driving off of bridges that are literally falling down as they're driving off a cliff and getting caught by an airplane. What was the other bullshit?
Yeah, they swung.
Yeah,
they swung a car from a fucking rope.
Yeah. He drove off he treated the car
like a metal tension cable.
Yeah.
Like
They used a simple rope as if there was a fucking battery claw or whatever, or a weapon that you would find in Uncharted or something, and swung a car. This in the first 15 minutes of the movie. Everything I mentioned was in the first 15 minutes. You still got another.
They fucking no.
2 hours to
go.
You still
got 2 hours and 5 minutes. The movie is 2 hours and 22 minutes long. God fucking damn it.
Yeah. They go to outer space in a Pontiac. It's just wild. It's fucking wild. Every stunt should kill them, and they don't. They treat cars like fucking stuntman airbags. Oh, I caught you with the car. What the fuck? I feel like I would get the same quality of story watching my nephew play with cars, you know? And then this guy flies out of the car while the car is moving. He runs to the front of the car and throws a bomb and explodes the car. So the car flips in the air and lands on it. And then he drives the car as if he didn't just destroy the car. Like, what is going on, bro?
For example, there's this scene towards the end, they use a car to hurl a car at a dude who was standing in a car while everybody was driving.
Yeah. I
was like, okay.
In Spanish, se dicen chaquetas mentales, and it's the whole movie son chaquetas mentales, which translates to like biggest mental jerk.
Exactly. You know? Mental masturbation.
The whole movie is the biggest.
Fuck.
The whole movie is the biggest mental jerk you've ever seen. And then once you see something, you're like, that, you just jerked my brain and I busted. 3 minutes later, the movie's jerking you off again. And you're like, hold on, I just busted, man. And then you bust again. So you bust like 40 times around the whole movie because it's so fucking ridiculous, man. All right?
Sometimes it kind of tries to take itself seriously.
You can't.
But no,
can't,
son.
You can't.
I mean,
you can't.
Oh, there's a character who allegedly was dead, but now he wasn't. How?
Oh, we know who is Han. They showed it in the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, and
magic.
How are you not dead?
Magic.
Well, let me tell you the story about
how we fooled everybody.
This is a story all about how my life got twisted upside down.
See what? It's
fucking literally.
It is, because he was supposed to be dead. They did show my wife, and it made me cry because they're like, "Fuck, you got rid of her, you stupid fucks." There's a flashback of my wife in there, and I was crying.
How's the wife doing?
She's doing press for another movie I can't talk about, but she's alright.
Okay. Cool.
This franchise is literally the reggaeton of movies.
I think
it's you can't take it serious.
You couldn't have put it better.
You can't take it serious. It's the same beats over and over and over and over and over again. Now, when you compare it to when you compare reggaeton and these movies to real classic movies, there's nothing you can compare to, right? There's you can't. But you need
it's its own genre.
But old heads out there arguing about reggaeton, you need to understand, reggaeton is made for fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not made to listen to the lyrics and listen to that beautiful melody. No, reggaeton and even new age rap music, they take beautiful music that was before, twist it, make a dope ass beat on it, and then rap about how you can get fucked on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's made for fun, and these movies are 100% made for fun, and I understand that. And if you watch it with that mentality of, I'm here to see what the fuck are they gonna do, and they're just gonna keep going crazy, you're gonna enjoy the movie and you're gonna have fun. But if you're there to like, no, that car would never do that, you're not gonna have a good fun. And it's fun to poke at it and make fun of it because it's fucking ridiculous.
Exactly. And it's not the reggaeton of movies. It actually has reggaeton people on it.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. And music, and Cardi B is in there.
Oh my God.
You can tell she's acting. It's okay. Fine. Again, if you take this shit serious, it's not a good movie.
Yeah, it's a horrible movie.
And it's not about racing anymore, even though they showed some racing to try to tie it back into the thing. And it's funny how all these street racers are the best agents. They're the best agents in the world. They can take down agents and an organization, the best organization military from other countries. These raggedy ass racers, these ladies can whoop all these fucking Japanese guys' ass, and it's very easy for them.
Japanese guys, trained
hitmen. Assassins, yeah, with a frying pan, they got it. Just give them a frying pan, they got it. That's not a cooking joke. They're literally, she hits the guy over the head with a frying pan
and knocks him out.
Yeah. No, my true MVP was Natalie Emmanuel. She's a fucking party, and I want to see her in more stuff.
I think the cutest part of the movie was when she was driving.
When she was trying to drive. Yes.
Yeah.
I can watch her do that all day.
Exactly.
There's also a teaser towards the end to something else. Probably F10, where they bring in Jason Statham for something.
Wait, there was something at the end?
Yeah.
La quité a la verga, güey. I was like, fuck this.
Well, that's why it's 2.5 hours, or almost 2:20. I mean, I waited for the credits to see what happens, obviously. So if you missed it, not really spoiler alert, somebody in a hoodie is beating the fuck out of this punching bag. And then it's revealed to be Jason Statham. Then he walks over the punching bag and unzips it, and there's somebody in there, and they're like, fuck, quit it, enough. He's all like, I mean, I already got what I wanted. I'm just warming up right now. And he zips it back up. He says, shut up. And someone opens the door. I forget who. Oh, Han opens the door. And it's all like, oh, la verga. A big deal, right? Because he's confronting the person that allegedly killed him. It's a fucking novella of movies. If Universal makes it, right? Yeah, it's got to be Universal.
Mm-hmm. Universal.
If Universal comes to me and asks me, what do I want from the Fast universe? I'd be like, okay, keep making your bullshit, but give me a Helen Mirren spin-off movie where is a heist. It's a Helen Mirren heist movie. That's what I want. I
mean, by now,
yeah,
sure, why not?
I mean, if we were wait, they went to fucking space in a Pontiac.
Not even a cool one.
No,
a Fiero.
Yeah, in like rubber suits, and they're like in the fucking space. So,
question: did you think that the guy from the Tokyo Drift guy? Remember that?
He looked fucking weird, but yeah.
Yeah, he looked like he was some sniffing some focos way.
He was on meth or something. Yeah, he looked weird. It's like half of his face looked good, and then his forehead, like mine, it looks weird. It's like the top, his eyebrows can't move or something. He's just weird looking.
Yeah, he's like a prosthetic forehead.
Yeah, I've never seen him in anything else after that.
Maybe a couple. I wouldn't care.
Maybe a couple army movies or whatever.
Oh, neta. Oh, he was in a sci-fi one. Battle for Los Angeles.
Sounds about right. And
which is pretty cool.
And then El Pinche Mentiroso del Bow Wow, he was in there too, looking thick.
Oh, Simón.
The fucking liar. I would thought.
¿Por qué liar?
Oh, you didn't see him like fucking lying about him being on private jets and shit?
No.
Yeah, this is old, bro. Like he would take pictures in first class and then move over his ass to coach because he can't really afford it. Like he would stunt. Shit. He would stunt like, yeah, I'm boarding. And like as he's walking towards a private plane, but he's actually coach. Like people who were following him see him like, bitch, you're right there. You're in coach. You've quit fronting. What you talking about? You're right there.
Shit.
So yeah, it's El Pinche Mentiroso del Babas. And he's done it a handful of times. Same thing, like he's on a boat. He's like, yeah, and it's somebody else's boat.
Pendejo.
He's a fucking liar. So whatever. Kudos. Shout outs to Bow Wow.
What was it? Twonky? Wait, no mames.
Diane. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, this movie is all of them are fuckfests.
I think the only one, the one I liked more was the third one, the Tokyo Drift.
That was not bad. They're not bad. Like when the Rock left, it was a problem.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I would
say that the problem was still with the Rock.
But
remember when the Rock took a minigun and shot down a helicopter?
Yeah.
That was some fucking bullshit.
But compared to the bullshit they're doing now, that ain't shit.
Oh.
That ain't shit. That's the beginning of the downfall with The Rock. Anyway, speaking of The Rock, let's move over to the final movie of La Semana, babe.
Another fucking long one.
Another long one. And it's Disney Jungle Cruise. Premiered on Disney Premier Access. Hopefully you don't get sued. We'll have to keep an eye on that. See what happens. But based on Disneyland's theme park ride, where a small riverboat takes a group of travelers through a jungle filled with dangerous animals and reptiles, but with a supernatural element. It stars Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt, Edgar Ramirez, Jake Whitehall, Paul Giamatti, Jack Whitehall. Sorry, dyslexia. Paul Giamatti. Who else was there to be recognized? Jesse Plemons.
Who's that?
El cara de malo, Mr. Bad Guy. He always plays bad guy in everything. He was a German guy.
Oh, yes.
He just has...
Another Nazi?
Yeah, resting bad face. Jungle Cruise roped in $34.2 million domestic and $30 million via Disney Plus. International box office was around $90 million globally.
Damn.
So it did pretty well in its first week. Keep an eye on how that moves around. But what do you thought of Jungle Cruise, my lord?
It was fun. It was colorful. Emily Blunt was... What the fuck is with your ADD?
My ADD?
Yeah, I just heard you beating the shit out of something.
Oh, I was moving shit around. My bad.
Oh. It was colorful. It was kind of fun. Emily Blunt, top 10 all time.
Mijas, you mean?
Yeah.
Debatable. All time?
Let's say top 15.
All time?
Top 15, Timon.
All time?
Sí, güey.
All time.
Sí, cabrón.
Okay.
I remember her doing push-ups in the gym tomorrow. I was like, God damn.
That's fine. She don't age though. I don't know how old. I can't tell if she's 40 or 24.
I'm gonna say 24.
Okay, I'm gonna say 19. Just for shits and giggles.
But it's okay. It was fucking long.
Really?
Like, God damn, this is long.
So you felt it then?
Yes, I did.
Emily Blunt is 38 years old.
Neta?
Yeah.
I thought she was younger.
That's what I'm saying. She looks younger, or like she could be 40 or she could be 20. You can tell.
Oh, Simon.
Mr. Piedra Johnson is 49.
Piedras.
Yeah. So,
What you think about it?
the jungle is a living thing. We're in 1916. They're trying to get the tears of the moon, which is capable of healing any ailments. This is allegedly located inside the Amazon, where they need to skip her to get there, where Emily Blunt is like, oh, we need to go get that y la verga. But the Amazon is cursed by Don Aguirre, a conquistador who was cursed there because he attacked the natives of that land. And the movie starts, right? There's a lot of like lying from Dwayne, and like it took a while to get going to the actual cruise. I needed a really good reference to the Disney ride with the dad jokes. If you've ever been on those rides, the skipper, the whole time they're saying dad jokes. Really appreciated. Yeah, I really appreciated that they put that in there as like a little Easter egg. Plus the whole backside of water thing is the very famous joke written there since Walt Disney established the damn ride. It was one of the first rides to be put in there, and his original thought on it was he wanted actual aminals to be in there. But it's like, bro, we can't put aminals in there. You wild. What's wrong with you? But yeah, that's a cool little fun fact. Backside of water. It was kind of mamon, right? Where The Rock is sneaking around, right? He's like sneaking back into one of the Paul Giamatti's to get money or whatever, right?
Simon.
Because he's like the rickety old skipper who needs money, está valiendo verga, and Paul Giamatti is like the owner of the thing, and he's trying to get money, he's hustling, right? So there's one part. Who
looks like a straight up Disney villain.
Yeah, Paul Giamatti.
His mouth gestures and everything look like a cartoon villain.
Yeah, Paul Giamatti, greatest of all time. So The Rock is sneaking around. I'm like, no mames. It's a fucking silverback six sneaking around. You can't do that, Disney. All right. He's one extra muscle away from not being to wipe his own ass, and you're gonna have him sneaking around and like touching people on the side and doing the fake look around. No mames, and swinging on shit. No mames. It's the fucking piedra way.
I think the most realistic part of him acting was him falling and hitting everything.
And fighting a fucking jaguar. Well, I'm like, okay, he can fight a jaguar. I'll let you have that, right? Yeah. So that's the whole movie. Emily's trying to get to the lágrimas de cristal, and it annoyed me because they said lagrimas every time, and I'm like, the fucking accent is on the A.
Spanish was horrible.
Terrible. Wasn't The Rock supposed to be Spanish?
Yes, his name was Francisco de la no sé qué vergas.
Yeah, it was Spanish was terrible. I don't know why they made it more, I mean, Edgar Ramirez is Spanish, so he was good. I like that they spoke in Spanish the whole time. Bubbles probably hates that.
That was cool. That was actually pretty cool.
He hates that accent, so it was probably pretty great. He hates that accent. He's
Cuban, isn't it?
Who? No, isn't he Spanish? I'm not sure. I don't know. He pulled out the accent pretty well, regardless.
Yes, he did.
I will say that The Rock and Emily do have pretty good chemistry together. I'm not gonna lie. I, on the other hand, thought it was well paced. You felt it being too long. I felt that there was enough action to have you keep going through the movie, I don't know, you might have been rushed or something. I thought that the pace was all right. It does feel a little bit too long because it is over 2 hours. Where are we at? What was it? It was 2 hours and 7 minutes. There was a few things I would have cut out, but it was I thought it was okay paced. Emily Blunt, the way she was fighting was believable, and she running away, sneaking around. The whole library scene was cool. She was jumping from one ladder to the another. That was pretty cool.
I did miss those kind of scenes and sequences, though.
What do you mean you missed them?
Like for I remember them doing it in Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one.
It has the whole movie has the same vibe.
Exactly. So I did like that adventure aspect of it.
Yeah, the animation was kind of okay, right? When with the bad guys, because they're cursed, some of them are like half honey and made of bees, and then Edgar is basically Medusa but a male guy, so he's all snakes. What was the other guy?
The tree guy and the mud one.
Oh, the tree guy. So those animations were a little janky. They're a little jankaroni. It was okay. There were some unexpected twists.
Yes, they were.
So that caught me off guard. I was like, "Oh shit! Oh, okay. I didn't think you were going there, movie. All right, okay." And it pulled me back in right when I thought it was being a little too long. And it's kind of funny. It's okay. I chuckled. I chuckled. Did you catch The Rock calling Emily?
No.
I think he did. And
my God.
I think nobody caught it. Unless I misheard. I replayed it like 4 times. It's when he's explaining to her what he wants to do if they get a pedal and they're the boat. And he goes something like, "Hey," and then he says a name. But it's like not clear, and I swear I played it a bunch of times. I thought it sounds like he's going, "Listen, Emily." But her character is Lily, so he could have said, "Hey, Lily." But I think it's if I were to bet, it says he's saying Emily. Sounds like he's saying Emily, and somebody fucked up or what. And I replayed it a bunch of times.
So okay, I'm gonna replay it.
Replay it and tell me what you think.
Yeah.
And if you saw the movie and you caught that, leave a comment down below.
I thought when what was his name? Frank? When he was recording Lily, Emily's character?
Yeah.
I thought that was so fucking cute.
Yeah, it has a lot of cute like that where it's not forced. And again, it goes back to The Rock and Emily's chemistry, and it's believable because it's a good old they hate each other, then they kind of like each other scenario. But speaking about liking stuff, this surprised me and I loved it. There's an LGBT character placed in the movie, and it's not forced. It has great explanation and it makes sense, and it enhances a certain character, and it doesn't feel shoehorned at all. Very fucking good job, Disney. Clap for you. Representation.
Who the fuck was that?
See? Fucking Felix didn't even catch it.
Was it Jack?
Yeah.
Huh.
You dumb fuck. You didn't even catch it.
No, because he's always like that.
No, but there's a kind of spoiler alert a little bit. When he's talking to The Rock in the island about his sister, and he's like, "What's your story?" And he's like, "Well, I got ostracized by the person because of the person that I loved."
Oh, no mames. I fucking... No, wait, no.
So it's so subtle like that Felix didn't even catch it. I totally caught it. I was like, good job, Disney, because it wasn't like, we're going to throw in a gay guy just to be gay guy. No, it was like, okay, that makes sense. We're talking about the 1916s. He would get fucked up if they like figure out that he's a Mo, and like all that makes sense. And the sister protected him, and that increases the bond, and it makes sense it makes sense. And I love that.
Emily's character was called Pants for a good fucking 80% of the movie.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because she was wearing pants.
Right.
So it's completely understandable, the situation, the Jack's character situation.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it. Now
you didn't even
point it out. No.
But I did. And I want to say good job to Disney. What'd you thought about it? What'd you, because I was pleasantly surprised about this movie.
I had fun.
I actually really
had fun.
I really, 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 really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
A lot.
I give it an 8.
I give it an 8 as well. You had me concerned because you were bitching about how long it was, but it was good. And then
that's my only gripe with it.
Yeah, they could have cut out a scene or two,
or shortened sequences.
But they do the good old Disney thing where they put in a pet that makes you want to fall in love with the pet, and
of course,
and you know they have their mascot. The movie starts off with an acoustic version of "Nothing Else Matters" by Metallica. Come on, what else you want? That's the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
They don't overpower it like they did with Cruella, where they just took the best music of all time and just hit you over the head with it. That was the only one, I think. The rest of it was like pretty original score.
Yeah, that's the only thing I saw.
I really, really, really enjoyed it. Not surprised, because Bubble said, "Oh hell no," and I was like, "All right, we'll see. It might be a fucking another mental jerk off, but no, it's a good movie. It's really, really good. I surprised. It was good. It was good. I wouldn't be mad if there's more. I don't know if I can see Pirates feature on it. Do you?
Pirates what?
Like a Pirates level success with like spawning 3 or 4 more movies?
I don't think so.
There's not enough there to blow up like that.
No, the pirate mythology is fucking huge.
And the advantage that the pirate has is they have more characters to spin off of, right?
Yeah, obviously.
We kind of got everything there, unless you want to do something else that you have to go get, or something with the tree again, or it would be a little too forced.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe some kind of prequel or something. I don't know. Hopefully they just leave it like that. But like when movies like this come out, the first thing that comes to mind is, what other rides could we get? There is a very forgotten Haunted Mansion movie, which is pretty Eddie Murphy, which didn't.
I have fond memories of it.
Am I tripping, or are they rebooting that?
I don't know, and I do not give a fuck. If they
Really?
come out with it, I'm gonna watch it regardless.
Why you don't give a fuck like that?
Well, I mean, I'm not that big of a Disney head because I only been to Disneyland twice, and the last time I went was 22 years ago.
Así puto, what if I tell you that Guillermo del Toro is set to write and produce it? You fuck?
Inject it into my fucking veins, bitch.
So in a quick Google search in July 2010, it was announced that a reboot adaptation based on Disney's The Haunted Mansion was in development with Guillermo del Toro as writer and producer. In August last year, it was announced that writer Katie Dippold would write a new screenplay, and that Dan Lin and Jonathan Eyrick would produce.
Is Guillermo still attached to it?
I don't see anything of the sorts, but imagine Guillermo del Toro Haunted Mansion, that'd be fucking sick.
Oh, well, I mean, we didn't get his Mouth of Madness or Mansions of Madness movie, which does suck.
Yeah,
but whatever. Is Horns coming out? What was it? Horns?
Antlers.
Antlers.
Next month, I think.
Hope so.
Next month being this month, August. Wait.
Oh shit.
I have my little goodie bag of fucking shit right here. I could have. October 29th.
Okay, 2 months.
October 29th. Yeah. Of course, we got Thunder Mountain. We got Space Mountain. Those are pretty iconic. I'm kind of shook that there's not a Small World movie. At least maybe there was some kind of adaptation cartoon-wise that I missed. But those come to mind.
Well, the Matterhorn was the one with what was it?
That's the snow one with the Yeti. They could do something there too. Mm-hmm. Maybe some kind of expedition thing with the Yeti or whatever. They can figure it out.
That's the one with the fast train?
No, that's Thunder Mountain.
Do we have a Thunder Mountain movie?
No.
And what was the one with the racist guy?
The one with the racist guy.
Yeah, the one with
Splash Mountain?
Oh, what was it? Uncle what?
Uncle Tom.
No.
The fuck are you talking about, Brett?
A movie that Disney wiped out of his record.
The one you watched and reviewed because I told you not to do that?
Exactly.
The Song of the South?
Yeah. Wasn't that based on a ride?
No, the other way around. The movie is from like 1920s and the ride was in the 60s.
And what's the ride?
Splash Mountain, you fuck.
God damn.
Doesn't pendejo. I said the same thing 4 times. It wouldn't register. You're like, and then what's his name? And then what's the name of the movie? You know, kept answering. No, that shit's being deleted. No racist no more. It's a bad thing. We're doing Princess and the Frog is going to be that ride. So we don't need a Splash Mountain movie. No, that's not. We're going to.
Princess and the Frog is a good movie.
Yeah, we're going to delete that shit. Get out of here. But I can see.
I still have it in my computer.
Yeah. Because you're a racist fuck. But I can see Space Mountain movie. I can see a Matterhorn movie. Thunder Mountain, and I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do anything really with Small World. But they did the first one, which is my favorite, Pirates, and I heard that there's might be a reboot with that involving Margot Robbie, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me know down below what the hell you guys think about all these movies. Did you watch any of them? What do you think? Did you like Jungle? I almost said Jungle Book. It was bound to happen. Did you like Jungle Cruise as much as we did? All that
or
good
Jungleland?
Stuff. Jungleland, a lot of jungles. Along Jungleland, jungle. The jungle fuck that is Fast 9. All that good stuff down there in the comments.
When Fast 9, when Dom was looking at a picture of Mexico in his garage, I was like, oh, Channing Tatum is about to bust a move right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They go all over the world. They haven't been to Mexico, huh?
Yeah.
They've been to Mexico?
One. Yes, in the fourth one. The first movie where Gal Gadot, the first Gal Gadot movie.
Oh yeah, where she's in the bikini.
She's in the bikini when they were in Rio, in the fifth or sixth one. Fifth
I don't know. They're all just one giant clusterfuck. I regret asking.
They have come to Mexico.
Okay, because Mexicans love the Fast
when
Furious.
When fucking Letty died.
Okay, sure. I trust you. I really don't know. Anyway, all those comments down there. Like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel. I got a G.I. Joe video coming. It's where I'm being working.
You saw Snake Eye?
No, I would have talked about it here. I watched the other two. Yeah, you can watch that later this week, as well as my Cuphead video I did by myself. Go check that out. Go check that out. Go check it out. Anything you want to say to the beautiful people, Felix?
Not right now. I'm too hot.
All right. Don't forget to grab yourself a free like down there. You just click the button. It's free. Also, same with the subscribe. You just free. I'm giving them out. You can do whatever you want with it. All right. Always in favor. You do.
Bye.
Bye. Su puta madre. I'm gonna take my fucking shirt off. No seas mamón.
Hot way no más.